And we're back. Sorry about the delay. We had a slight issue there where the teams had different map sets than we did. So we have the official ones. It's been fixed up. We are into Live Fire Strongholds to open this one up. As we'll be on board with... how am I going to even pronounce his name? Philly Habs? Somebody's gonna eviscerate me in chat for this one. I know it. I know it for sure.
But yeah, we got Philly Habs. Actually, we're gonna switch over to Vigilant Skull. He's gonna ground down this garage area here in Big Door. They currently got a hold. Looks like he's trying to clear out some people over here in garage. He's gonna get picked off, and we got one member down for eDivided, 2 down for Way Station. Actually, make that 3 for Way Station going down. They're about to lose their advantage here on the map as eDivided picks up C.
Yeah, but it is going to be, our B is going to be fully capped as well, so this is going to be eDivided with the full trip cap, so their points are going to be heavily swinging their way. It does look like the side of Way Station is going to be spawning up here towards the side of A. They will take A, but this is kind of like, I mean, I know some teams prefer A-B holds, some teams prefer C-B holds. I think A-B has always been nicer because you're just far closer to the B point for the reinforcements, but it also means that you might get spawn trap back in the garage. I know some teams have like a specific preference for that. I'm not sure if you have one, C4, on like which side. Do you have a side on this map that you'd rather be on? I feel like I ask this to every new caster, honestly. Every time I cast with somebody new, it's like, I got to know your preferences. What do you want? What do you like on these maps?
Preferably, I like to do the CB hold because you got that. You can have that guy top tower, kind of locking down top middle and the dummy side. And if he has somebody over there, you know, maybe right there by the C boxes, like right there on the bridge, they can kind of work together off each other. But that guy on the bridge can kind of look over B while somebody's back B, and we got a guy nest. And if you have that, you can pretty much lock down the map as long as you cover your dummy side and your top middle from cuts and sandbags. You should be good. But yeah, preferably those two would be the best in my opinion.
Yep, but we'll be on board with Crazed Rocks here. He's going to pick up one. He's going to find a second on towards the point. He's going to take down Union as well. He's going to lock down B. So this is going to be a BC hold now for the side of eDivided, as they're going to be just on wandering around. Way Station does look like they're going to rotate here towards C. eDivided seems to be more than happy to flip that. And I don't know if this was ever like in the patch notes or any point, but I want to say that Live Fire is now an OS only map. I don't think I've seen a camo on this map.
I have not seen camo in quite some time. I was going to say that. It's probably been since the beginning of Season 2.
Like, do you think that that's something is like... it makes me wonder if the change between like camo and overshield was ever intentional to begin with, but it looks like they just kind of said, nah, screw that. This is the only map that does that, and they went right back to just pure OS. I was going to be on board with Gumonian?
Yeah,
I believe so. Who is, I want to say, a mouse and keyboard player, because those were some very high sensitivity otherwise, possibly, that's running. But we will be switching over to Philly Habs, who's going to be taken down. Ashes will pick that one up. This is Way Station holding on to AB now, and they are climbing back into this game. They're only down about 10 points. Still plenty of time on the clock to go, so these teams have lots to work with. But, I mean, Way Station does seem to have stabilized after having kind of like a rough opening couple minutes to this game so far.
Yeah, and it seems like right now at the moment they're doing a really good job of holding down that AB. And if you're going to have that type of setup, you need at least one guy garage holding that down. If they can hold garage, they may be able to keep that setup. But it looks like they're going to go ahead and push into C, and they're going to get a pick. But it looks like eDivided pushing in with 2 members, going to clean up that guy at C and possibly making a push over here to Nest.
Yep, you're going to see. I mean, this is going to be... Well, we'll be on board with the Union, who is going to be back in the garage. It does look like a player from eDivided. It's going to be Vigilant Skull, who's hopped on towards B. He's going to get taken down. It's a nice headshot from AO Kriz, as this duo is going to move up. They do have... well, they're actually still getting points, yes, because they still have the... Well, they were able to clear up B. Players from eDivided have hopped on towards A, as there's going to be one pushed here towards Sniper's Nest. That is going to be Philly Habs picking the kill up on towards Guminion. As you can see, the push coming in towards the garage. This should be eDivided picking up A, and they'll have an AC hold here, depending on how they want to rotate this out. I mean, there's no power weapons coming up on the map for a while. You can see Way Station capping on towards C. So the points have flipped. Now it's going to be eDivided holding AB. And I want to say that, I mean, nothing's going to be coming up for a little while, so there's still kind of plenty of time to just work the map with, you know, the guns, the grenades, all the standard stuff. There's no sniper, there's no OS to really worry about for the next little while, so... We'll see if Way Station can make use of this time.
Yeah, I think Waystation's doing a great job. There have been a few moments where it looks like they've been making some solo pushing, but they've done a really good job so far of actually scoring in this game. And eDivided looking like they're going to try to make a pushback here. Um, yeah, we got Union here. He's in B. He's going to camp out here for a minute and probably work with this Nest guy here. Looks like they might have some people pushing up sandbags though. Not quite sure what the plan is here. Looks like they're just going to hold it down here at Nest and keep a CB hold, which is what I prefer. But they need a guy at tower. They need somebody locking down over there. And it looks like maybe we got one member of Waystation going down over here near the garage side.
Yeah, but Waystation has actually built up a pretty sizable lead now at this point. They're in the lead by about 50 points here and climbing. eDivided is kind of like making the rotations out, but Waystation seems to just be kind of outdoing them every time it comes to a rotation here. You can see 2 players from Waystation over there towards B, as the Crazed Rock and Hiko are going to rotate here in towards C. They will be giving up A in the process, so you do see they're going to have to get on over towards B, try to pick this one up to get some scoring in, but Munion's already here, and he's ready for them as the push comes in. One player's gonna be coming from Nest, one's coming up the ramp. You can see the pings are coming through. Brisket's gonna fall. AO Chris is gonna pick up one as well as Vigilant Skull drops. And Gamunion's looking for a second. He's kind of covered on several angles as of right now. So you can see, I mean, the players are still moving around. AB still in the possession of Waystation, so they are set.
Yeah, and they're doing a good job. This is the one time you do want to cap A is when, you know, obviously the other team's at C, and they did that. And so far, they're really doing a good job of holding it down. It looks like they have an overshield sniper over here at Pillars. Ayo Chris, he's going to go back bottom middle and kind of take a peek here. While we got 2 members of eDivided pushing this Nest side. He's going to rotate back over to Dummies, and he looks like he's got a teammate with him here to take C.
Yep, and that is going to be C. That's going to be 2 players down as well for eDivided. 3 actually, as a third one's going to fall the Union's grenade. Philly Habs is the only one up on the map, is going to cap A, so is going to be doing what he needs to do for his team, deny the trip cap and get the spawns up. So the rest of his teammates are now going to join him. They're going to have to push now out of this garage. They got to deal with the sniper that's going to be in mid. That is in the hands of AO Chris. They're going to trade 1 for 1 here as another one's going to fall. The push from Waystation is coming through, and they're mounting. Oh, that's a triple kill there out of AO Chris. Looking for the 4th as well. There's not going to be anyone really home there as he hits that shot. That should not be happening. You can't be landing those flicks, but apparently he is. He's going to take out the shields on that one player. But for the side of Waystation, I mean, they're only 20 or so points away from victory. eDivided has barely scored any points since the opening 2 minutes of this game.
Yeah, and if they want to get any type of lead in this game, which it doesn't look like it's going to happen, they got 6 seconds left. They're going to have to make a push together, and they're going to have to cap something. But yep, Waystation going to take game 1 here, completely just setting eDivided back 250 to 85 here.
Like that's not correct at all, but we are in, and it's already going to be 1-0. The first blood is going to go over towards Crazed Rocks from the side of eDivided. The camo has been grabbed as well, so somebody is sitting with that on the map. And that might have been the spark actually for that first engagement, but it looks like someone from eDivided does have it. It's going to be Vigilant Skull going for this flank with the camo, trying to just go back around. The Waystation players are actually still in their base as well, so he's going to have a number of players here to kind of get through as he comes around the back.
Yeah, and Vigilant Skull is going to sneak up behind a member. He's going to take down Gaminion, and they're going to go over here to, we get back on board actually with AO Chris. He's sitting here bottom middle. Looks like he's going to try to make a P2 push here, and Waystation's got control of top mid at the moment. Very, very good positioning from them. If they can maintain that, get a few picks here, they're going to be doing real good.
Yep, Astros is going to be playing Ring Around the Rosie here. The Vigilant Skull is going to finally come in. They're going to trade out. The player, I'm pretty sure Vigilant Skull had a teammate, and the teammate just kind of walked away. So, I mean, they would have been nice to have those team shots, I think, but the trade is still basically best case scenario when they have the early shots on you, but eDivided is going to explode for a pair of kills there. They're going to tie it up. It's going to be tied here, or I believe it's tied. Or no, they have a 9-6 lead. Excuse me, I can't read. As Crazed Rock is going to drop down, just searching for a player. The players from eDivided are just very spread out. You can see the difference here, kind of. In Waystation grouping up a lot more, and eDivided is just spread out across the map. But I mean, it seems to be working right now as eDivided is a 3-kill lead, and they're just winning their one-on-ones, it seems like, right now.
Yeah, and sometimes clustering up like that will cause you, a few more deaths as you can get naded together, and they can get that extra bit of damage down here. Spreading out sometimes helps. But yeah, we got Astros up here. He's on top yellow. And he's just trying to hold it down for a moment. Hopefully his teammates can make a push out here and get a little bit more control of the car side. But otherwise, very convincing from eDivided on this this map control at the moment.
Yep, I mean, the eDivided is still going to be... I mean, they've extended their lead up now to 4 kills. It's still very early in the game, so plenty of time to go. As Union is going to throw off one of those shot grenades I was talking about. Not going to find anything. Astros is going to find 2 before finally getting traded out. So that's going to be a nice set of kills as well. And I think AO Chris just got completely shocknated by his teammate there. He's going to fall as a result of it. Crazed Rock is off to a 7-4 start. Vigilant Skull 6-2. Make it 8-4 now for Crazed Rock. So he's popping off right now on this map, having a really solid time as he's going to get another engagement. He's going to pick that one up on Astros as well. The double positive play as he has literally half of his team's kills right now. They have 19-12. The lead's up to 7, and Waystation needs to stem the bleeding here a bit because you can't let eDivided get out to a massive lead like this early in the game. It's going to be like you have to slow the pace down, or you have to just start making a comeback and start going huge, because right now they're most definitely not going as big as they'd like to be.
And you see Waystation all in this fridge corner over here. Not very. I would say it's the best positioning, if you ask me. They need to be pushing out as quickly as possible and getting that P control. Quite possibly trying to make a push, you know, to get the heat wave and the camos. But eDivided, man, they're just on fire at the moment. Astros, you know, he's having a little bit of a hard time at the moment, but. I don't know. Waystation, can they make a comeback here? Is it possible for them to lock this map down?
9 kills is not an insurmountable lead by any chance. I mean, they are halfway to victory, so I mean that once that kind of pops up, you realize, okay, like we're beginning to run out of time here. The early lead in the early stages when it was like 9-13 wasn't that bad because it still goes up to 50 kills. But now you probably have to start getting a little worried if you're the side of Waystation here. You're still down by 9 lives. The gap is not closing at all. I mean, it's basically just been the same this entire time. It's now up to 10 kills. But each kill that gets traded out is just better for eDivided with that kill lead that they have in their possession. So you really got to hope if you're Waystation, you need to group up, pair up more. Be there for team shots because eDivided seems to always be there for the team shots as well, or they're winning their one-on-ones. Got to bring a buddy to the gunfight, basically, in this case. I mean, AO Chris is going to go down again. Crazed Rock is 13-6. So he's going crazy right now. But Waystation needs to slow it down. You need to put on the brakes. You can do that on a map like Aquarius, so I really want them to see it happen right now.
Yeah, and as you say that, Waystation like needing to slam on the brakes, it looks like eDivided is playing a very patient game. They're making, you know, they're making really smart plays. They're holding the map down and just waiting for Waystation to show themselves and come out in the open. As we got Vigilant Skull down here, he's going to be on P2, looking to see if this P1 player is going to push him. And it looks like he's not on screen with Brisket. Yeah, he's just going to jump out bottom middle here. His teammates over here near fridge corner. They got a couple. Well, actually, got one member of Waystation trying to push him here. Astros, not the best of plays here from him, but he goes down. We got 2 members in the back of yellow. If they can play this smart, they got one guy one shot. If they can play it smart, they can clean him up. But he looks like they're going to push him back in. We got Dominion on board here. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean the Waystation side is just, the slaying is not there right now. I mean, they're down 20 kills almost right now. Or sorry, is that a 20 or a 28? I cannot read it actually on my screen right now, but if I mean, they're down by a significant amount still. I mean, even look at your own team. AO Chris led the team in slaying in the last map, is not leading it here. And right as I say that, he picks up a double actually, so maybe I need to keep my mouth shut on that because he's just suddenly decided, or maybe that's what he needed. I needed to just say, hey, AO Chris, you're really not doing that well right now. You got to step it up for your team, and he somehow heard me, even though he is playing the game. So something happened there. But eDivided has crossed the 40-point mark. They're up by 22 lives. Or, well, actually, no, hold on, math. 17 lives right now. And this really should just be an inevitable eDivided win at this point in the game. I mean, if you're Waystation, look towards map 3 now at this point. You need to reset and get it back together.
Yeah, a very big difference between game 1 and game 2 here, as we saw Waystation actually doing very well last game, 250-85 scoreline. It doesn't look like the same team, honestly, but we'll see in game 3 if they can make a comeback here. As Union, he's going to help clean up a member here in blue base. They're going to get a little bit of control of this blue base here, but we got eDivided trying to push in from the blue fridge here. Going to go ahead and throw a nade. Got one member, one shot here, Vigilant. He's trying to stay alive. Got 2 members trying to push him here in the corner. Can they get the cleanup? Yep. Yeah, they're
well,
gonna
I
get.
mean, yeah, they're all coming through. All the kills now towards Way Station. Where was this? Like 5 minutes ago. They definitely could have used it then. I mean, I don't know. The brakes are turning on, and suddenly, I mean, eDivided, probably you're going to get a little worried here because the kills have now closed by 10. I mean, it's still quite a significant amount of lead, especially because he only needs 7 to go. But right now, it's just a straight killing spree for the side of Way Station. The guns have turned up all of a sudden, and they're suddenly winning all their gunfights. I don't know what happened here, but all of a sudden, things are going their way. The team trade is there. I mean, look at that. Astris playing off of Dominion fantastically with that trade, as he's going to miss the melee, but his teammates are all going to be there to clean it up as well. This is a 7 life difference now all of a sudden, and there's still kills are going their way. Crazed Rock's going to pick one up on AO Kriz in the back. He might get traded out here as well. Crazed Rock is going to have to fall off and avoid that gunfight. But again, I mean, this is beginning to close, and I mean, you have to be a little nervous now for eDivided. You're only 4 kills away, but here comes Way Station.
Yeah, Way Station making quite the comeback here. It seems like they've actually found themselves here towards the end of the game. Maybe a little bit too late, but I think I see that confidence that I saw in game 1. You know, in that first half, they just weren't. Their positioning and frantic play was really getting them. And yeah, man, wow, it's a 6-kill game right now, 47 to 41. eDivided looking to close it out with 3 kills left to go.
Yep, I mean, the shots are going to be pouring in from the back. Philly Habs is trying to pick up these players from behind. Crazed Rocks is also 20 and 12, which is absolutely crazy, but the cleanup will be there from the side of eDivided, and they are going to
because that's one of the hills I usually have that helps me come back in a lot of games where I'm down. But yeah, we're jumping on with Philly Habs here.
Yep, I mean, they're going to be starting out. I mean, the first point of King of the Hill is also another one that is very hard to contest. This one takes forever usually to cap, at least in HRL play from what we've seen, just because of the location, and it's so easy to reinforce it, but Way Station is going to open up with a solid set of kills. That's going to be 2-3 down now for eDivided, so Way Station is going to hop on this, and they're going to be picking up some nice time towards it. As you get to see, Gamunion is going to be trying to cut off these reinforcements coming in, going to take cover from that plasmade, and should get a nice nade there on towards Vigilant Skull, but it'll be cleaned up from behind. Crazed Rock's going to drop him. Astris trades out 1, as the players have hopped off the point, but Way Station got a good chunk of time there, excuse me.
Yeah, and Crazed Rock, he's just camping this needle spawn. This is a great place to be if you want to get this hill, especially if you're the other teams over the near C. He can kind of lay a lot of damage down here. He's got a member trying to push up to him. He's going to take that guy out. And they got a good hold at the moment. If they just play their lives, wait for these guys to spawn up here. It looks like they did. 1 member of eDivided going down. Actually, we got 2 going down. And yeah, they try to get a little control of that hill, but it didn't work out for him as we got Vigilant camping over here. Towards the needle side, he gets picked up as well.
Yeah, I mean, Astris 5-0 start. Really solid play out of Astris for the time being. And that's going to be another. I mean, they're going to pick up the early kill once again. His Way Station is going to be on towards this point. Astris kind of running in circles here to try and avoid everything. And Vigilant Skull is going to drop down, and that's going to be another kill fed over towards Astris. There's no kill streaks in Halo, but I mean, Astris is on one right now. That's 3 down again from eDivided, and that should be the point, really, for Way Station. Unless the remaining player, I think this Vigilant Skull, can really do anything about this to contest, and contest that they will at the last second. You can see the point is just so close to being capped, and that should be it. They're going to slam that one home, and that's going to be a 1-0 lead here for the side of Way Station going to the second point.
Yeah, and they're doing a really good job of, you know, just picking off individual members of eDivided and getting that hill time here. As we got Philly Bob, he's going to push up here on 2 members of Way Station. He gets taken down, unfortunately. And then we got Astris here. He's going to camp back here. Oh, I'm sorry, not camping, but he's going to be holding down this area back C. Going to get him a little bit of repulsor here. And I would say this is a good spot to hold when you have Hydro, because you're going to have a couple members over here push from top control, and they're going to try to get some C control here and push through to get that hill. As we have 3 members of Way Station go down, eDivided really needed to make a push here. They got 1 member over here by himself actually, and Way Station is going to be spawning there. If they would have pushed a little bit faster, they may have been able to prevent that spawn.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, the players are going to be set up in here from eDivided. You can see them coming through long, but that's going to be a pickup by Brisket. As you can see, the players are going to be working their way up here. As Brisket is going to be the last alive from his team, actually. He's going to be chased down here by the sword. The sword's actually going to miss. I don't know how he's still alive or if he got repulsed backwards. As you can see, the players, I mean, they're going to be rotating out now. As the Crazy is going to be the next one up. Going to be working his way forward. Going to be charging through. And is going to find one. Will get traded out, though, as the players is going to be 2 down on each side. And, oh, that was a nice stick there out of Vigilant Skull. Very nice.
Yeah, Vigilant Skull coming through. Did he get another? He got another stick, guys. Oh my gosh. And it looks like he's going to pick up the hill here. They got quite a amount of time, actually, in this second hill. Hopefully, they can get a couple picks here on Waystation and control it a little bit better this time. 2 members of Waystation going to clean him up as 2 members of eDivided actually go down. Waystation going to get that control back. Doing a really good job of actually pushing through and cleaning up these members of eDivided as they go 3 down. All three members of Waystation over here at Long Haul. 1 member up here of eDivided trying to make a push solo. He needs to actually just wait for his teammates and you know, make that push together, and they might be able to do it.
And we can see the shock rifle. I think for the first time we're really seeing this out on the map is going to be in the hands of Astras. Astras currently 11-5. AO Kriz 10-5. So the primary slayers from the map 1 are definitely back in business here, as Waystation will have that second cap. They are going to be rotating here towards the 3rd point. But it looks like eDivided is going to beat them there. We're going to be on the point of Gamanian already. As you can see, he's going to be pushing in. Player is going to be there from the side of eDivided already. The nades are going to go out. Brisket's going to pick Astras, as Union will trade back. As the trades are just going through absolutely every which way. Union with the sword is going to be inside the point. And that is going to be the point going the way of Waystation here. As there are going to be 2 players set up here. And the rest of the side of eDivided is going to be spawning so far away. So they're all over there, back towards ramp. And they're all going to be coming in from the front door. And there you go. You're going to be greeted by the sword of Union's going to find one. He's going to spot a second player as well. And should know that there's more players coming this way.
Yeah, and if I was eDivided, I would try to clean those members up over there near the gold side. Because they're holding that map down. And they're getting that cross. And they're not able to push in to A like they want to. As we have Gaminion getting a back smack on you. What was that? I guess Brisket there. Crazy Rock, we got him up on board here, and Waystation, sorry, doing a really good job of making a push here as a team into this hill. As we still got 1 member of eDivided in the hill. Sorry, yeah, that was eDivided. I'm sorry. It gets a little confusing sometimes when you're seeing the screen here, guys.
Yeah.
Colors. I'm not used to seeing these colors for teams, so you have to forgive me.
Yeah, no, don't worry. You're not the only one making the adjustments, because I'm used to just the straight blue and red. But we do have the players rotating around. I liked the Gamanian made that player. We went out for the melee, and the player he was trying to melee had a sword, and I was like, you're probably not winning that one, Chief. I'm sorry. The sword is going to beat the fist every single time, as the nades are going to fly up from Crazed Rock into the point. Side of Waystation's already there, and they're already on match point here. They have 3 in a row, and if they get this 4th one, it will be a straight 4-0 on the map for the side of Waystation. But 2 are going to go down, 3 are going to go down from eDivided. The respawns are coming up, and that's going to be a good amount of time here right off the rip from Waystation, as that's going to be a nice knockoff. Union's going to knock Brisket flying off of the map.
Yeah, and they're right now they got the type of control you would want. They have the repulse, they have the sword. They got 1 member up there on top gold trying to lock down the middle of the map, while 1 guy's over here at C-Plat. And Waystation they have really good position in this game for these hills. As they're looking to cap their 4th hill here, they're going to actually get cleaned up. 3 go down for the side of Waystation. And eDivided really need to kind of capitalize on this, as they took 3 members down. And it looks like 1 member is going to go in here. We got Vigilant Skull taking the hill. But to me, it looks like he's by himself, as 2 members are over there across the map. And he's looking to get picked up here by Waystation as he goes down with the sword.
Yeah, he's unfortunate. I mean, the players from eDivided are just not really in a position to capitalize on that, right? It was a 2v1 when all this kind of dust had settled there, and eDivided was nowhere near the hill. I mean, Vigilant Skull ran over to the hill. By the time he got there, everyone from Waystation was already on top of him, so it really didn't make much of a difference. I mean, Waystation is 3/4 of the way towards that cap already. As you can see, the players are getting into the hill. It's going to be Waystation on the hill once again. They're cleaning them all up. eDivided only has 2 alive. And it's going to be a desperate push here from Philly Habs, trying to get in there, try to stop this cap from happening, as he's going to find 1, going to throw out another nade. He's going to pick up that kill from the grave onto Astras as the push comes through, but it's going to be the cutoffs there. eDivided is not going to get into the hill in time, and that is going to be Waystation taking the map 4-0 since you don't see this map anymore. So a lot of teams are not used to this, which means you're going to make that pull through the center, and a lot of times teams end up forcing the shotgun spawn, which is a lot closer to the enemy base than you are when you're pulling that flag. So situations like that cause a number of issues, really. Did you just grab the OS and move behind?
Yeah, it looked like he picked it up, but for some reason, I don't know what happened there. Did it instantly drop? Was he still holding his button to pick up the equipment and when he dropped the grapple? But yeah, we got Astros here. He's gonna make a solo push. Actually, he's got Chris over there in BR, but they're gonna try to work off it. Actually, the whole team is here. My mistake. Waystation pushing through Palms here to get a couple cleanups on eDivided here, and they're looking to pull their first flag of the game here. And it looks like they're going to run it over here towards the Palms, preferably the spot that I run it. And Astros actually goes down trying to stop that flag. And Waystation got a good setup here. We got one member still holding their side of the map down. He's able to put pressure over here towards the Rocket side as eDivided is looking to try to push out, but they're not successful. And Waystation is going to run their first flag in of the game.
Yep, I mean, there you go again. The objectives that you were expecting to come out of the side of Waystation definitely still coming their way. Union's going to run that one home, and if you're eDivided, you got to get something going here on their side of the map. I mean, the power weapons aren't going to be due up for a while. OS, I think is going to come up in approximately about a minute or so. Rockets are going to be quite a ways behind it. I mean, there you go. The OS ticker's on for about 20 or something seconds. As you can see, the players kind of spread out, but again, Waystation are winning these gunfights. Astros, again, 6-0. 6-0 start for the second map in a row. The side of eDivided, the sling is just not there right now. So,
yeah, very unfortunate, too, because if they could, get a couple of slays, they might be able to secure that OS. But actually, we got eDivided still in their side of the base. They could make a push for it, but it's too late as Waystation is going to get that OS. They still have control of the Rocket side as well, and Brisket's going to back down here off this fight as we go on board here with AEO Chris, and he's looking to seal the deal here, guys. In this game, he actually gets taken down here by eDivided.
Yep, you're going to see Brisket is going to be picking up some of those. As you can see, I mean, he's going to be in the back in this base. That's going to be the OS and everything. They do spot the players there towards Palm, and Union's going to take this and throw it out towards mid, hoping to get this or push this up a little more and see if there's any relay from his teammates, as they're going to be the kills. eDivided is going to be there trying to pick up one. They're going to find one. They're not going to find the second. AO Chris is going to pick that one up, and he will get taken down by Vigilant Skull. So that's going to be a 2v2 in the middle of the map here for this flag, as Vigilant Skull is going to get into the first engagement. They're both going to back down. They're both going to be one shot, and the flag is just kind of, well, staying there. It should be returned now from eDivided. So crisis averted. They should get this return. And they should be able to send that flag back home, and Waystation's going to have to gear up for another push.
Yeah, and eDivided was looking right there to make a push, and we have just one member making a solo push into their base as another member, Vigilant Skull, goes down. eDivided needs to play a slow game here for a minute and just get a couple picks, and then when they do that, maybe they can get a flagpole of their own,
Yep, you can see. I mean, well, there you go. Actually, here's going to be the start. This is what you need to see out of eDivided. As Brisket's going to pick up this flag. He's going to throw it off the roof.
No.
Throw it off the top of the door, and down they go. One player's going to drop. Crazy Rock should be there. He picks up the trade, as he's going to have to duck back out again. I really want to see him trying. Well, I think he did actually. He was able to throw it out into the middle of the map. Okay. But there is going to be a player on that. It's going to be AO Chris, who's going to be returning that flag, and I believe it's back in the base. So I mean, the flagpole happened. They got it to about mid-map, which is a start. Now you got to get it a little farther than that.
Yeah, and Minion, he's laying down a little bit of pressure here towards the Palm side of eDivided's map, and yeah, I mean, that was a good pull, but I don't know if it was the perfect timing, honestly. As Waystation took them down, and they're looking here to take these guys out in Palm. One member goes down. AEO Chris, he gets that overshield taken off. And Minion going to make a wise move here of backing down and just waiting for his teammates to get a little map control. Vigilant trying to get a few shots on him, but not successful at the moment as he gets cleaned up. And Waystation yet again doing a great job of being patient, doing a really good job.
Yep, as of right now, I mean, this guy's out of ammo, so apparently Germanian's been alive for so long, he's literally out of bullets in his gun. That doesn't happen very often in Halo, considering everyone has a BR. Yep. As I also just realized, there's a massive thunderstorm going on outside my house. So if I disappear, you'll know why. So if I end up disappearing, C4, I believe in you. You got this.
Yeah, we'll hold it. We'll hold the fort down.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, we are going to be. I mean, we still got plenty of time to go in this game. There's still 6.5 minutes right now. eDivided is still. I mean, they got their hands onto a flag for a bit, which honestly, right now is a lot better than the last map, considering. I mean, they got 0 caps on that on the King of the Hill. So touching the flag is a pretty good start. And I want to see them turn that into something more. I mean, they're beginning to catch up now in the slaying department. They've picked up the slow start that they started with. That was a nice kill there out of Crazed Rock. He will get traded out by Union, though, as Waste Station is approaching. They are kind of grouping up here for this push. The Rockets are going to be up in 20 seconds. If you're the side of eDivided, you would really like to have those. But that also means you got to break out of your base, and you got to break through the first round of Waste Station players that are currently sitting here. As the push is going to come, Brisket's going to clean up one. That is a shotgun player. As he's going to try and push for more, as OS and Rockets both coming up. So, I mean, Waste Station looking for all of these.
Yeah, you know, and like I said in the very beginning, this is one of those maps that's like really hard to play, and you can see why. We got AO Chris here picking up the overshield. He's going to take 3 members going down actually for eDivided. My bad. Yeah, and this map just plays like it plays fast, but it also kind of plays slow. You know, like we've got 1 flag cap on board right now with Waste Station, and it's just not moving as quick as you would think. As we have Brisket pushing over here to Big Door, Union's going to lock down this. He's trying to lock down this palm area right now. We got 2 members down for eDivided. They just they need to try to get out of their base, like, you know, just try to get a little map control here, clean these members up that are pushing in. But they're going to go ahead and be taken down as Waste Station looks to pull another flag, and they're going to run at palms here. Hopefully they don't hit the door like the other players were last time. They're going to throw it out.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can see Crazed Rock going for the other side's flag too. So this is the play. Like, this is a smart play. He was the last player up, and he's gonna pull it though directly into the play path of the Waste Station guys coming through with the flag. As you can see, they're kind of held up here. Crazed Rock is gonna fall, and oops, might have just thrown it up top. You got to go back and get that now on accident. As there's gonna be 1 Philly. He's gonna go down 2 Astris. Astris now on a killing spree. He's gonna have to hop up, grab this flag. He's gonna go down. Actually, Brisket's gonna pick him off. Brisket, I think, is, well, he's putting in shots towards another, but AO Kriz will trade him out. Flag is going to be running by Union. That's going to be his 2nd flag now for the side of eDivided. 4.5 minutes to go. So definitely want to see if eDivided can kind of turn that, because, I mean, this, right now, where they're pushed up on the map is probably the farthest they've been pushed up so far. As you can see, there you go. Vigilant Skull is going to grab this flag, and he's going to start running this out towards the shotgun spawn, but he will drop. Brisket now, last one alive, and that means no one's going to be in a position to really do anything about this flag. Unfortunately for eDivided, but they are getting on towards these flags, so this is a good start.
Yeah, Waste Station's just got like really good teamwork, and eDivided, you know, they're trying their best to make team pushes, but it's just not working out for them at the moment. As Astris here is going to try to push out a little bit with Gun Minion. eDivided really trying to make a stance here in these last 3.5 minutes of gameplay here. They're doing a really good, you know, effort of pushing up through the map and trying to take advantage, but got a couple members going down at the moment. As Brisket, he's challenging a player from Waste Station over here at Rockets. He's going to get that kill, getting a couple shots, gets a double, and eDivided trying to make another flag pull. Was that what I see here?
I think the player just went down. Yeah, it was Crazed Rock. So he was there, but the remaining players from the side of Waste Station were turtled in the base. And eDivided wasn't really collectively there for the push. You can see like 2 players are still on their side of the map. So, I mean, you have the 2-man advantage with Brisket going huge, as he has pulled the flag as well. So he's still back here, but he's got no support from his team members, right? I mean, you got Crazed Rock, Vigilant still coming from their side of the map. And there you go. 3 are going to go down. Crazed Rock is going to be the last one alive. Picks up Astris. The flag goes back. And now there's only 3 minutes to go. And if you're the side of eDivided, you're beginning to run out of time here, because this entire map has gone by and you've yet been able to really secure a flag. And that is going to be the series and your life in playoffs going down if you're unable to get any caps here. So, I mean, eDivided really needs to just step on the gas in this last couple minutes. They got to go, and you got to go now.
Yeah, trying to get two flag caps in 2.5 minutes is a tall order. Don't know quite know if they're going to be able to pull that off, but they're going to try to make a push out of here of their palm area and get a little map control in the lockers and push Waste Station back. Vigilant's going to pick up that kill there on Union. He's going to decide to back down, and he's getting shocked from a shock grenade, obviously, and Two members going down for eDivided. It's not really looking that great for him at the moment. Waystation looking to take back map control here as they do. They see an overshield, and he's going to grapple it to himself, throw that on, and I know what he's about to do. He's going to push in here and palm, and he's just going to try to do his best to put down damage. As that one member misses that noob combo, eDivided getting taken down again. Two more members going down.
Yep, there's Union punching the hole through the defenses with the OS. It's going to be AO Chris tossing this flag out. He's going to actually get dropped, though. Philly Habs is going to be there for the defense. Two players here from eDivided are going to be up top. They're going to be there to stop it. They'll shut down Union as well. As, yeah, I mean, I thought I saw the animation for a flag capture or something happening on the other side of the map. I don't know what that was. Because it definitely wasn't a flag capture. The flag's still here in the middle of the map. As poor Crazed Rock is kind of getting denied by the edge of the roof there. But they will end up picking up 2 kills. Union will drop, but there you go. 3 from eDivided down once again. There's only a minute to go in this game, which means if you're the side of eDivided, you are most definitely in trouble now. You need to get 2 caps off in the span of a minute. And so far, we've gone the entire game without getting the flag past the halfway point. So you could almost say it's an impossible task for them, especially with Waystation being this far pushed up now in their base and just denying eDivided all the map control that they want.
Yeah, Waystation just right at the moment, just wasting eDivided's time, you know, just pushing in, and they probably won't even try to pull this flag again. It looks like I mean, one member goes down, we got one member left, but yeah, he's going to get cleaned up by eDivided, and that was basically just a time waster in my opinion, and they did a really good job of doing that. eDivided trying to make that final push out here. I mean, 22 seconds, I don't think they're going to be able to do much, but hey, at least they're still fighting.
Yep, I mean, they're still going at it. I mean, the slaying still respectable for their side. On the other side, though, Astros is 24-11. AO Chris is 21-15. The players that you expected on Waystation are most definitely showing up in this game, especially in the assists. AO Chris, 13 assists. Crazed Rock on the other side, 15 assists. So look at that. All the teamwork coming in, but it is going to be Waystation taking it into...